assistant is in the other side of the store.
What's his last name again?
His name's just Rictavio.
I was gonna say Octavio Ricardo, whatever the last name's supposed to be. Vanderhorn.
Bob. Rictavio Bob is his name now. And you guys got into this little kitchen here, and you're about to bust in there.
Why do I have a skull?
I think because you had a negative drain from one of the vampire spawn or something. I see a -9 on your health.
Oh yeah.
You got sucked.
If I had removed that, you would have forgotten about it. Dang.
Probably. I think it goes away with a long rest, doesn't it?
I think so.
Like you guys are getting a long rest.
Rest when you're dead. My mouth was full, sorry.
Sure is a room.
So, what, if anything, would you guys want to do? Rictavio is looking at you guys. He's not sure what's going to be in there. He just wants to make sure you're all ready to go.
Well, I'm ready.
I've got some stabbing to do.
No, there's going to be no stabbing.
Why not? There might be vampires.
Okay, if there's vampires, you can stab the vampires, but you're not to stab my assistant.
Oh, okay, sure.
He narrows his eyes slightly. There better not be any stabbing of my assistant.
Unless your assistant is a vampire, I will not stab him.
He thinks for a second. That is acceptable. And then he opens the door. And he steps inside, and you can see through the door there's now a rapier held to his throat. And after a second, it lowers, and you hear a woman's voice, like, "Oh, thank goodness it's you. Those vampires tied me up in here, but they didn't expect me to be able to get out."
Glad we didn't go first.
And they left a rapier for you?
Well, they left my stuff in the closet here with the, looks like some bones.
Not very competent.
No, well, there's a reason why they died to Strahd before, yes?
I just shrug.
Yes, I believe this must have been their headquarters before they burned down the church in town. Those bones were the bones of the saint that protected the church from Strahd. He just kind of shrugs. No point doing anything with them now. Not like there's going to go back to a church to go back to, yes?
We could take him to a different
Oh,
church.
wah, wah.
It's not like anybody. Unfortunately, I was indisposed at the time. We were both indisposed at the time, and not like anybody. You guys were here able to help, right? Couldn't see it from where you were at, right?
I
We
did
heard
notice,
it was
yes.
in the middle of the night while we were asleep.
Ah, yes, very
If someone
unfortunate.
did notice that and didn't say anything, that would be really shitty.
Oh well, this town is just little doomed. That's all.
Just doomed.
Just a little. Maybe some hope if we get rid of this water lady, but you know. So, anyways, Esmeralda, these are the group of adventurers that have arrived from far away. And adventuring people, this is Esmeralda de Avner. And you get a good look at her now as she steps forward a bit. She's wearing the bright colored clothing common to the Vistani. She has a bit more of a grimmer look about her. And you can just tell she's a little bit of a vampire hunter by trade.
That's promising.
Hey, thinking about it, why'd they take you alive in the first place?
I believe they were trying to lure Victavio here. He's been looking for ways to strike out at Strahd, and I've been causing my own trouble. She grins a little bit, and why not try to lure him in?
Lure Strahd in.
Yeah. But
We've encountered him a couple of times just at random.
yes, he sometimes when he takes an interest in a group, he likes to play with his food a bit before. That's what happened with this last group here. They were his latest. She kind of waves a hand slightly. Amusements.
I suppose it's a good thing that I can't be consumed.
You can be killed.
Well, he could take you apart.
Sure, but he can't actually eat me, so I'll probably be the last to die. Or the first.
Or anywhere in the middle.
Unlikely, but possible.
Well, you do have a bunch of wooden stakes sitting there in your bag. You might decide to take out the biggest threat first. Take it as a compliment if he does, though.
Last time we saw him, he was really pissed at us. Eggy here shot his horse.
Oh. Yeah. Usually shooting somebody's pet pisses him off, yes?
But we're all alive. Oh, wait, no, we saw him before when he was a screaming face in the clouds firing down lightning.
You see Rictavia arc his eyebrow. Where was this?
Crest.
Ah, yes. What caused him to turn into a screaming cloud?
Not sure.
Ah, I see. Well, we are done here. We can leave the poor stupid coffin maker to his fate.
Fair enough.
All right, and so, Esmeralda, if you could go scout out around the Falaki, and we will to go back to the inn.
Oh, could I take those bones that were in the closet?
That is rather morbid, is it not?
I'm not gonna judge.
Nom 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 nom. No.
Well, I meant to take them back to the church in Kresk.
Ah, yes. I mean, I'm not going to do anything with them.
Even if they don't do anything special there. Better to bury them there.
Fair enough, and you can take the bones. The saint's bones.
All the bones.
So you guys find yourselves back in town, or well, you're obviously in town. Back at the inn, Irwin looks up, and he sees you walking back in with Rictavio. perspectivio. And Ismark nods to you guys. How did it go? You guys get what you needed from the mansion?
Yeah, we sent Ismark here back with it.
Of course. That's what I meant. It's all safe and sound upstairs.
Fair enough, it's been 3 or 4 weeks.
So what's the plan? Are we going to head straight back? Or are you guys going to try to have another coup?
I don't know. Coup seems fairly nice. It's good weather for it.
How long did it take us to get here from Kresk?
Good day.
If it'll just, like, as long as we're not fucking entrenched here for weeks, then yeah, I guess the coup will be fine. As long as your tavern here doesn't get burned down with the thing that we just went to acquire getting burned with it.
Well, as long as you don't fuck up. And
Now,
What are the odds of that?
I'm not a gambling man.
Why not?
That's it, because he's been in a cave for most of his life.
I was amazed to learn casinos existed.
Insect casinos.
well,
Wait,
it's just
you're not
getting
a
late.
gambling man, but I'm in your party. That sounds like fake news.
Well, Dyer lives in a world before TV, and
There
this
could
is the
still be
closest
fake
thing he
news.
can get.
But it is late, and I'm pretty sure you all have used all of your spare slots. He looks at you.
Be right back. I can still hear everything though.
Rest could be good.
I think it would be best if you guys got some rest, and we can tackle the whole overthrowing the second mayor thing tomorrow. Yes? Set you guys back to full health and get. I'm assuming, unless somebody wants to do something first.
I want to sleep.
Um, I do want to have my character rest, but I was also thinking about trying to craft some health potions, because I keep forgetting I can do that.
First, Erwin sees Aggie across the room and takes out her health potion from underneath the desk here, aka a bottle of wine. All right. So, what do you need to do the crafting for the health potion, Dibia?
Let me.
I guess it's time.
I think it's a roll with my herbalist kit or something for how much I can make. Let me double check. It's been a while since I looked at that rule.
Yeah, I don't even think. Like, I'm down to 175 bolts. Maybe I should buy more.
All right. So, while Dibia's figuring it out, Quillian, I'm assuming you just quietly walk out the door. Don't tell anybody where you're going, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna go shop.
Um,
See if I can find a magic shield.
Editing it, hey.
I mean, I guess I'm not that wealthy, but
Plus, aren't you usually dual-wielding hand crossbows?
sorry?
Plus, aren't you usually dual-wielding hand crossbows?
No, just a single one. Single hand crossbow that I can fire 3 times. And story-wise, it's built directly into my arm, so it's more like a rotary wrist cannon.
You know super battle droids from
Exactly. B2 Super Battle Droids. Except without the I need to walk with my fist facing up for some reason.
it looks cool on a big screen.
Didn't age well, those movies. But yeah, I'm gonna go shop around and see what's available.
All right.
What gives you 3 attacks? Most classes only get 2 at that level.
I have 2 attacks, but then I have the talent crossbow expertise, which gives me an extra attack.
Okay,
With
I thought that just did the reload thing.
No, it's with a hand crossbow specifically. You get extra attack.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
You can find it for you if you'd like. One sec.
All right. So how many crossbow bolts are you gonna buy?
Oh, I don't really know if I need another one more, but I'll buy 25. I'll take it up to another round 200.
Perhaps you can just grab woodworking tool proficiency and just never have to buy bolts.
Then what would I spend my money on?
Just find a random log and just stick it into some part on your arm or something and
So you walk into a store. It doesn't really have words above it. It just has a picture of a bow and a crossbow above it.
Looks right.
You walk in, and did you shop in this town before, or was it the other town you shopped in?
I think it was the
It was
other
this
one. Oh, was it this one?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, so this is the same place I literally bought the entire barrel of bolts from.
He's just got his second
Pretty sure
fitment
it was
in.
the other town.
No, I'm pretty sure it was this one.
It was the first town. No, it was the first town where I bought
Okay,
that.
if you're sure.
Before we escorted them, I went into that
I
town
could have
because that's
swore
when
it was this one, but
I silvered the 9 bolts, and then when we were getting ready to leave, before we left, I went and I bought 200
Okay.
bolts. Oh, maybe not. I don't fucking know.
You walk in, and you see a bunch of hunting paraphernalia, but things that are advertised as being good for hunting wolves. Just some basic stuff, and you see some, from your experience and your keen eye, shoddily crafted crossbows and bows lining the walls. And you get to the desk there, and you see a bored-looking guy, hasn't even looked at you yet, going, "Welcome to Bows and Arrows. How can I help you?"
Bolts.
Bolts. He looks up. He's like, "What the? What in the mist are you?"
Quillian. I require 25 bolts.
25, but we sell them in sets of 20.
Hmm.
Mm,
20 doesn't suit my needs. I need 25.
I mean, he lifts a pack up of 20 bolts. They come like this. I guess we could open one for you if you He looks at you again and sees that you're pretty much just a metal dude. That's nothing like he's ever seen before, but it might cost you extra.
Just give me 40.
All right. That will be 2 gold pieces.
Quillian's the kind of guy that's just like, oh, I don't care if they all cupboard 12 packs. Just pull wood off of a third wood. I need 25.
I figure a robot might have a little bit of OCD.
Oh, definitely.
So we got a deal.
2 gold for 2 bundles. Acceptable. I throw the gold at on the counter.
Pleasure doing business with you. And he pushes across the 2 sets of bolts.
Put them into my chest cavity.
Open it right in front of him and load. It's like, huh.
I now have a surplus of 15 bolts. Time to go find something to use them on.
He stares at the shopkeeper menacingly.
Exactly. Just turn and leave. I stop in the doorway and I look over my shoulder and I go, who might sell high quality armor?
Points down to the street and says, the one with the shield on the door.
Thank you. You have been minimally useful. I leave.
Well, fuck you too, buddy. And I'm assuming you want to go to the shield store, the
Yeah.
armor store.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the shield store because I mean, it's got a big shield on the door, so it's pretty much what I'm looking for.
Did you just say the robber store or the rubber store?
What?
Neither. Armor store.
I'm talking to CT.
I said
He said armor store.
Okay, then I guess I just really misheard all of the words.
Really, you just really wanted someone to be going to the rubber store.
That's what I heard.
So you go to the store and roll me a D100.
Oh damn!
The rubber store is right next to the coffee shop.
Or the sex shop, depending.
It's in between the sex shop and the crematorium. So you walk in and you notice that there's a bunch of medium quality, smaller shields, peasant fare, really, for the peasants that inhabit this town. You see a guy behind as you hear a little bell ring as you open the door, and somebody says, I'll be out in a minute. And you hear some clanging from the back, as this place is also a blacksmith shop.
I'm just gonna walk like right up against the desk and just like stare at the like curtain leading into the blacksmithy.
He's like, whoa. He looks you up and down. He's like, you need a repair? You need, how can I help you?
What is the highest quality items you have?
What type of items are you looking for?
Armor and shields. Preferably flexible.
Well, I do have this finely crafted set of mithril chainmail that was brought to us from a distant land. Some old adventurer possessed it previously and sold it to my shop to help get some other tools around town.
Mithril. Can I see it?
I forget, what was Quillian wearing right now?
I believe it's just a regular chain shirt. Couple armor plates and stuff, but
Okay. I was gonna say, like, with that, maybe he can actually sneak and not get caught this time.
yeah, maybe.
But a chain shirt doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth.
No.
Pretty much, mithril armor just removes a disadvantage on
Yeah.
on stealth checks or removes the strength requirement.
Oh, I'm good with losing the disadvantage on stealth. Yes.
I forget, was this a mithril chain shirt or a mithril chain mail?
He looks Quillian up and down. He's like, I think it would be more of a chain shirt. Sorry, no, chain mail.
Yeah, because chain mail is medium armor, I think.
Yeah, chain shirt's light.
Does he look like Frodo in Lord of the Rings, where it's too small for him, or is he like bulging out of his chain shirt?
Oh, I gotta take an hour to integrate it into myself. So
Yeah, it literally form fits to his fucking body as a warforged.
So I have this mithril shirt or chainmail, or he pulls out an item from a top of his thing. My grandfather got this shield back when he first started, and it's what inspired us to open the blacksmith shop, hoping to recreate it. He places it down on the table. This shield here is said to magically increase the armor of somebody, even if they not beyond the realm of normal shields.
said to.
In other words, it's a +1 shield.
How much do you want for the shield?
It's kind of a family heirloom, but
Untested.
I could let go of it for, thinks about it, 500 gold pieces.
400 gold pieces.
It's got sentimental value.
401 gold pieces.
It's not very. I could do no less than 475.
300 gold pieces.
He starts to put the shield back towards the top of it.
I ask, you've had this sitting in here for how long? What could you do with 400 gold pieces? Sentimentality is futile. Take the 400 gold and give me the shield.
It makes me feel good when I look at it, the history of my family.
Organics.
450.
$300, and I will do a task for you.
Don't really need any tasks done.
No one you wish to send a message to? Nothing to be defended or escorted somewhere else? You're simply content in your tiny shed.
I'd have you
He
know, I
stares at
just
you
bought
for a
40
second.
bolts.
Well, my family doesn't necessarily just want to stick to armor. There's a rumor, you see, of a very powerful sword that was laid to rest at this mountain pass with the watchtower. If you bring me that sword to inspect and take a look at, if you agree to bring it to me, I should say, I'll sell you the shield for 350 gold pieces.
Just the Oculus lens just narrows.
You can keep the sword afterwards. I just want to take a look at it.
But I get to take the shield in advance, and I will leave 300 gold with you.
350 gold with me.
I will leave 300 gold with you, and then I will return with the sword, and I will pay you the further 50.
No, I think you'll give me the 350 gold right now. How do I know you're going to come back?
I'm incapable of lying.
How do I know you're incapable of lying?
How do I know this sword really exists?
It's true, you don't. But I really like this shield.
Why would you even put it on the table if you really didn't want to get rid of it?
Well, you look like the adventuring type, and maybe it'll do some good. But you still have a family to feed, forge to run.
I am sure your overhead could be covered by 100 gold for the next few years.
You know how hard it is to get things around here? The only people who can go out is the Vastani.
Or adventurers. Look at him pointedly.
Oh, you didn't know? He kind of looks sad for you now. Strahd won't let you can't leave. There's people who've tried before you. They always either end up back or, well, dead.
I have a very long time. I'll leave. Regardless, I throw 350 gold down.
He passes the shield over to you. Well, hope to see you soon.
I'm sure you do, and I leave.
Sure you do, you jackass. Uh,
I'm just gonna throw this off a cliff somewhere.
this is your last act before leaving, just yeeting that shield off a cliff.
No, I just not one. No, I'll use it for a while, but once I find something better, I don't think it's gonna go back to its owner. But I will assimilate it into myself. It's my last action for the day.
All right, Iggy, is there anything you wanted to do?
Get drunk and pass out.
Oh yes, Erwin will give you wine. You've paid for it in advance.
Oh yeah, I looked it up.
Excellent.
One potion a day for 25 gold.
What level potion?
Basic. Basic bitch 2d4 plus 2.
If you want to make yourself a potion,
Yeah, the main thing, I remembered most of that rule, but I couldn't remember if I could craft more than one in one day.
so you're gonna make that potion before
Yeah.
you sleep.
Yeah, I was just gonna subtract 25 gold and then add one health potion.
All right, nurses, anything you wanted to do?
Well, like I said, it was after being drained by that vampire, just wanted to head to bed. I'll just roll to see how many charges we get back on the holy symbol.
Oh yeah, you're good. So you all wake up, you come downstairs. The place is empty. Other than the NPCs, I'm too lazy to remove, except for Ismark and Victavio. Both sitting at the bar, or both sitting at the Ismark's at his usual table. Victavio's at the bar. Erwin is passing some food out to Victavio and carrying some over to Ismark, and he gives you a nod as you guys come downstairs. You want something to eat before we plot, or do you want to plot and eat at the same time?
I can
Plot
multitask.
and eat.
He nods, he steps in. What do you guys fancy? Eggs? Meat? Bacon? Looks at Quillian. Motor or oil?
Meat and bacon are interchangeable.
Well, bacon's a
I'd say
special
fat.
kind of meat.
What is special about bacon? It's pork.
Erwin looks almost disgusted. It's bacon. He just whispers to himself. How can he not know?
Meat for me.
Ignore him, Erwin.
He kind of snapped himself out of it. Yes, of course. Would you like bacon?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Eggy.
Bacon, eggs, and potatoes.
All right. Dyer.
Just eggs.
And then Linkerham is just sleeping on the doorstep like a dog.
Just cooked infants.
All right,
I think the word is baloo.
Bail it.
Whatever.
so he goes out and he grabs the food from the inside of the kitchen there, and he brings it out to you guys like so. Wachter. She's got quite the cult assessed for her. It was darker and deeper than any of us really knew. They all believe she can summon demons and bring good luck.
Well, can she summon demons?
Can she bring good luck?
I haven't seen it. And if you think if she could summon demons, she would probably have some lurking around town, keeping her
Who says
minions.
she doesn't?
I mean, yeah.
So that's true, Erwin. They may be demons lurking here right now. And then he laughs. And Erwin just stares. Ismark just stares at Rictavio. Well, anyways. No, I'm not a demon. Stop staring at me.
Hey, I'm just saying she might be a shifty-ass warlock.
Would not surprise me.
She has herself bottled up with a bunch of the mooks and the town guard and a few townspeople cultists. Honestly, looking at all of your penchant for murder, it doesn't seem like they'd be very difficult for you.
If it breathes, I can kill it.
Probably kill it if it doesn't breathe, too.
Yeah, those vampires were not breathing yesterday.
Good point. I will amend my statement.
Wait, is he asking us to kill her or kill a demon that he thinks exists?
Her. They just suspect that she can summon demons.
I know she's your comrade, but
I mean, we've killed a lot of people in this town. I gotta have some really good reason to kill this person.
I don't really think that you can claim to have killed that many people. I count
Our
maybe
trope
3.
has killed lots of people.
Yes, but you personally are responsible for maybe 3.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I don't want to be associated with just murdering everybody that walks. I have to have reasons.
There's always
Since
been
when?
reasons. There's never once not been a reason.
Well, this town has turned into, well, one, she's on Team Strahd. Is that not the reason enough for you?
It's true. We don't like Strahd.
She did give me those platinum pieces, though.
Imagine how many more she has.
Yeah, maybe she has more in her vault. You can just take them from her cold, the key from her cold dead body.
Yeah, pretty
How do you
sure
know she
Eggie's
has a
probably
vault?
on board.
I mean, she's rich. She has to have a vault. Even Erwin has a vault. He's like,
I
what?
mean, she wasn't rich, though, when we first met her.
Yeah,
She was in
sure.
some dilapidated piece of shit log cabin.
What?
Well, it was kind of dilapidated.
Yeah, when we first met her before we killed the Burgermaster. She was in a shithole.
We didn't meet her before we killed the Burgermaster.
Yeah,
She
just
was
immediately after.
still in a shithole.
It was a small mansion.
Yeah, just compared to the Burgermasters, it was less impressive, but it was still a mansion compared to the hovels that most of the people are living in.
Define mansion, then.
On the one hand,
Probably like an
Killer plan.
8-room, 2-story, 3-bathroom, large kitchen, garden in the back, reading nook, breakfast nook,
Okay, CT,
bath.
define how rich she is.
She was the second richest person in town, and then the burgomaster died. So now she's the richest person in town.
Yeah, but is there like a percentage of wealth that she had that the burgomaster had? Like, was her wealth 50% of his?
Like 80%.
Mm,
She has enough
Plus
money to
whatever
have
she
her own guard.
plus whatever she sees from the burgomaster had.
Yeah, remember we had to deal with her guards who were looting all the burgomaster's stuff.
which we also ended up looting. Yes.
Like we got a few trinkets off the bodies and stuff. Like she probably went for any safes or vaults or anything.
Look at the moral high ground.
What was moral about that? I'm saying like she got the
No,
stuff.
I'm talking about Eggy specifically.
I'm not saying anything morally. I'm just saying I want a reason to murder somebody.
He has a lot of money.
There's a lot of
Okay.
Outside of the fact that we've basically destroyed this town's sense of, I guess, I don't know, leadership, and we just continually fuck over their leadership. Now we've gained a reputation of we will murder the leadership of this town every time we come back if we murder her.
It's
I hope
true.
not, since they're going to put Erwin here in charge, apparently.
It's true. You do have a reputation for killing people.
I mean, I tried to murder Erwin before I gave him money. How does he not know that we're going to murder him if he becomes the new leader?
Because we're not insane.
Yeah,
Oh,
he saw the rest
so-
of us dogpile you to stop you from doing that.
Erwin
so
stares.
that's the only thing that's changed here is that you guys tried to stop me from murdering him, and that's why killing Walker's okay.
Erwin stares
So
at. Erwin stares at Eggy. Octavio stares at Eggy. Imric stares at Eggy. She kind of has a point, but we should still murder her anyway. She's running this town into the ground.
Yeah, what policies has she implemented?
The pro-Strahd policy, where she allows his vampires to come into town. Her Vistani bandits are camped right outside where the Dark Elves. Oh, you haven't met them, have you? Dark Elves are. And she runs a cult.
Allegedly.
No.
no, I'm pretty
Not
sure the
allegedly.
cult thing's confirmed.
Who confirmed the cult thing?
The people living here in this town.
Which we've talked to only the people in the inn, so allegedly?
Why don't you go ask?
I'm not marching door to door to figure out if she has a cult. I'm against
Well,
killing
then
her
we're
right
settled.
now.
Well, why don't you just stay here then?
Why are you guys so readily willing to accept like two people's words and then just go off on a mission and murder people?
Because
You know-
these two people have treated us better than like 90% of the people we've met.
Maybe my problem here is that my traveling companions often treat me like shit, so I'm not okay with just assuming that people's word is what is really going to get us somewhere. And I'm not okay with just going along with it because somebody treated me nicely.
No.
Ismark raises a hand, I don't know if I'm necessarily ready just to condemn someone to death either, just based on. I mean, I trust Erwin and Octavio here, but I think it would be best just to confirm or try to find something.
Incriminating.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen Strahd walking around the town willy-nilly, have we? I mean,
Except for
I
that
think-
time he burned the church down.
well, I mean, we didn't see that.
Allegedly, you were asleep.
Yes,
Wait.
and then everyone in the town told us that it happened the next day.
Everyone in the town said that the church burned, but not that they saw Strahd walking and doing it himself.
No,
No,
they
they told
said they
us-
saw vampires.
No, we were told. Like Erwin here told us that Strahd himself made an appearance.
I do not remember that. Can you confirm, CT? Fact check this.
I don't remember.
All I remember is the townsfolk saying that it was a band of vampires.
And Walker did also make it pretty clear she was a Strahd supporter whenever we went and talked to her before.
Yes, but she hasn't done anything with Strahd in this town that
Well,
people have observed.
Hey, I'm
If-
fine with going to get evidence.
If it sparks concern, then that's enough for me to
I mean,
at least scout the town.
she's bringing up a good point. I can't just. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I personally can't just. I mean, more than we already have.
It's true. I mean, you didn't need it.
I will do whatever is necessary.
So why don't we go and just take a look? I'm sure if these cultists are running the town, they'll be pretty open about it.
Why would a cultist be open about the fact that they're cultists?
Well, if they're
That
that
undermines
secure in their position, then they might as well.
undermines the entire purpose of a cult.
I guess they're
Unless they already completely run the town.
So if a cult runs the town, are they the religion of the town then? It's not really a cult anymore?
It no longer
It's
is
more
a
like
cult.
church?
A cult
So-
is indicative of heretical practice underneath the nose of society. If it is the society, then it is no longer a cult.
Okay,
Fair enough.
All right, Mr. Thesaurus over there.
I know I kind of instigated it, but it's just
Encyclopedia.
semantics. Let's just go see if there's a bunch of fucking vampire worshippers running around town willy-nilly.
Right.
Lead the way.
What time of day is it?
It is morning.
Oh yeah, ducks. We ate bacon and eggs. My bad.
Eggy looks up from her plate. Wait, what meal is this?
Second breakfast.
It's got
Well,
a potato.
I was just
Let's
thinking
see.
that like if there's vampires running rampant, but vampires and
sunlight.
vampire supporters are different.
She's
sun's
on her
also mostly
fifth bottle
blocked
of
out by the
wine,
mist.
so it's probably early in the morning.
We should have taken that dinner bell from the coffee shop to summon them.
So, guys, step out of the inn into the morning town. Everybody is walking. Everybody's walking, look a little downtrodden, a little bummed out. But you hear somebody pass by. At least there's no more of those stupid festivals. You see a few people giving you the side eye, and they're kind of watching what you're doing.
What are you looking at?
You, Shorty!
The fuck did
Uh-oh.
you just say to me?
I called you short. What are you gonna do about it? Punch my shin?
This
I'm
is
gonna
where
go
Eggy
up-
gets arrested again.
I'm going up to that dude and kicking him in the shin.
Oh, what? The guy hops around, and the other guy starts laughing at him. Man, you're getting your ass kicked by a like a midget there.
A midget?
How ableist.
I'm gonna kick that dude in the shin too.
He is also going to hop around a bit, and a few guards are going to notice and walk to his colors and say, "Excuse me, is there a problem here?"
Yeah, these people have called me short and a midget, and I'm offended and took retribution. Move along now.
You're saying you assaulted someone because they called you a name?
I said took retribution. I said nothing about assault.
She kicked me. She just
He has
came up
no-
and attacked me. I
They
didn't say
have no
anything
proof.
to her.
So the one that's
Allegedly kicked them.
talking, I'm just gonna like look at him, like lean forward, like narrow my ocular lenses. You did call her short, did you not?
What's it to you, Rust Bucket?
You provoked her, and she retaliated.
Make an
You're
intimidation check.
wrong. Well, I'm so glad you can make intimidation without charisma. You can use that strength score.
Make it with the
Advantage?
Advantage, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So he stares up at you, and you don't have a sense of smell, but everybody else does. And that's unfortunate for them. And the guards kind of look at him disgustedly. Move along, jackass. And they just kind of rushed away, looking over their shoulder.
With poop trailing out of their pant leg. That's nice.
Just a little.
Ew. Wait, do I smell? I kicked that.
The guards leave.
Why are you so sensitive about your size?
I mean, are you not? You're gigantic and metallic and buff in a weird metal way.
Literally buffed metal, yes.
Also, he's normal sized.
I'm 6'6". I'm not really normal.
You're medium.
Yes, but I mean, a dwarf is medium, and the Minotaur from Ravinka is medium. There's a big range in there.
That's true.
The bull is medium, and he's 7'11".
Exactly. Goliaths are medium, and they're 8'9".
I have a right to be sensitive about things that bother me, okay? Do you have any idea how much it sucks to look up to everybody every time I have to talk to them unless they're sitting down and I'm standing on the table?
I mean, it's like, what? Have you never seen another gnome in your life?
Not recently.
I mean,
If
fair
all,
enough.
if all they have to lord over you is their size, is their physical size, they don't have much.
I still gotta give him what for.
If it gets you thrown into prison, I'm not going to come save you again.
You say that now.
Sure, you do say that now. Ismark's like, don't worry, Eggy, I'd come save you.
I just
Thanks, Ismark.
Damn simps.
Yeah, if he is, Mark would come save you.
he should tip his fedora.
He doesn't
I
have
mean,
one.
you do got a miniature like Kate Beckinsale, so I mean, like,
He should tip his fedora, I think, too.
He doesn't have one. Don't worry, he had tip it.
Melandry.
Yeah, we'll give him a fucking trench coat and a katana.
All
Oh,
right.
We'll
God.
have a very different
Well,
Ismark than
well,
people's
you-
other games.
While you were studying, I was studying the blade.
So where do you guys want to go?
I mean, if it's Walker's Code, a logical place would be near her residence.
Yeah, and if we do decide to go there to kill her or not, we can get into her house pretty easy because she had a favor she wanted us to do.
What was
All
that
right.
again?
She didn't tell us.
The best way to have favors done for you is to not tell the people you want to do the
She's
favors with the
expecting us
favors
to
are.
come back soon, and we didn't tell her we were leaving town.
I had forgotten that.
So just as you guys are walking away, you do notice that the guards are heading back towards Walker's place.
And I guess we just follow behind them at a safe distance where they don't think that we're stalking them, but we totally are.
I don't think we need to stalk them. We know where we're going.
We could also go kill a bunch of bandit Vistani outside town.
Something to do with dark elves.
You also have the tip about the sword to the south.
Look at you talking about murdering people you don't know.
I know they're servants of Strahd.
What was that about the sword?
There's
You
a
also-
sword sword to the south that blacksmith has commissioned me to procure so he can look at them.
But yeah, I'm not playing my redemption champion, so it's just like fuck it. I can
Murder.
Do you like swords?
Well, he doesn't want to keep it. He simply wants us to retrieve it so he can examine it, and that will pay for the rest of the shield that I got. I hold up my shield, the shield grafted to my arm now.
It's just a
Ooh,
good thing
nice.
wrapped around your arm. Shiny metal thing. What you didn't notice before when you were about to buy it was that faintly and just slightly off-color silver is a big shiny smiley face on it. Now it's on your arm.
I am okay with this. It will fill people with a false sense of security.
So, as always, what, if anything, would you guys like to do?
I wanna go
for signs like, oh,
I want to go. Well, we can look for signs for. Okay, this is out of character. We can look for signs for the cult as we walk through town, and then we can exit town and go for the sword, and then double back and hit Lady Walker's place when we get back with the sword.
it's that way we can just say that's what we were doing in the first place. If anybody gets suspicious,
Yeah, it's kind of weird if we just canvass the place, then go straight to the current ruler. Yeah, we were asking a bunch of people questions. Now we have some questions for you. Please invite us inside.
Ismark is like, well, it's not like can't imagine this town's been standing fine. Like AK said, it's not like there's a bunch of vampires just running around town.
I turn and look at him and it's like, and if we leave it for a day or two, there's a good chance that the people will be even less satisfied with her governance.
He kind of rubs his chin a bit too, and he's like, "And we did just kill a bunch of." He's saying this quietly. We did just kill a bunch of her people at the mansion. She probably heard about that, so she might have beefed up security, anyways.
Wait, when did we kill any of her people at the mansion?
Didn't you guys kill some of the guards at the mansion?
No, we snuck it. We snuck in, and then we.
Walked our way back, two of them.
And I literally walked out the front door, and they were like, "Hey, what? Oh, okay."
We bribed not bribed. We intimidated them.
Coerced.
So she knows you guys were at the mansion, at the Burgermeister's mansion.
Yeah. So we'll let that stew for a little while. Go collect that sword.
Suppose, and the road down south does go pretty close to Kresk before it banks off. We can always drop off the dress as well if we wanted to on the way back or on the way there.
Efficient.
So as you guys are heading towards the gate that you came in through, you do notice that there's a few people who they're wearing weird-looking masks, but they kind of just, when they see you, they kind of just turn away and continue whispering to themselves.
Masks, whispering, strange behaviors,
Can I make
suspicion.
a perception check to see if I can hear him.
Roll perception. Go ahead.
Can I make an insight check to see if they're fucking cultists?
Consistent.
You're not sure, Quillian.
I guess I'll see if I can do.
So, Dyer, you hear the whispering is, oh, those are the ones Lady Walker told us to keep an eye out for. They were looting the Burgermeister's place, taking what's rightfully hers. You have to make sure that they don't have anything planned. You have to keep an eye on them. Let some others know they're heading towards the town gate. And you see one of the cultists leave.
Confirmed cultist.
I was gonna say alleged cultist.
Alleged cultists leave.
I was about to say. I was gonna say.
I've not
expect
seen-
trouble at the gate.
I've not seen any medium where people wearing masks in broad daylight are either not entertainers or cultists. There's only two.
Ooh, maybe they're both.
One of them starts struggling.
And cartwheeling down the street. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he's going. He's doing
That's
back up
helpful.
the street.
This will belie some suspicion.
This will be less suspicious if I just start cartwheeling down the street.
Just backflip onto a unicycle and start juggling away.
Start juggling these sacrifices. Oh, that one's bloody.
Whoops! Caught my finger. Oh, just falls over dead.
Pulling out like a rope of handkerchiefs, but it's all like flensed faces.
So as you're walking towards town, you get to the town gate. The guards just stare at you compared to the more welcoming greeting you got last time.
So every time it's there.
Have we ever observed a guard rotation?
No,
Okay,
but these guards do look fairly fresh.
probably the morning switch. They may not be so welcoming when we return.
Like we just see this
Oh, well.
GIF that I posted, like when we get to the gate.
We are cutting the skies when we come back. Anyway, on to more important things like swords.
Hi ho, Silver, away!
I'm just drawing the map for the battle. I mean, the thing that's not happening.
Da,
The
Even
Pokemon.
better,
da,
stab people
da,
with
da,
swords
da,
and
da.
go get more swords.
Shaded'll have you know he went to college for swords.
Shaded, use slash.
You hear out from somewhere the bull went to college. Alright. You guys have hit the old dusty trail, as you could say. And let me drag you over. And you are walking along the road. Ismark, or, well, you can either be walking or riding in the cart. It's up to you. Ismark is leading the cart, or driving the cart. And the woods are oddly quiet, especially since you've heard from town they're full of wolves.
Wolves are alleged cultists or vampires.
I'm in the wagon.
What is wolves?
I'm gonna be a turret.
Or the wolves we fought had crossbows, so be careful.
Wolves,
But you have a
cultist
shield now.
Vistani,
You're
oh
a
my.
tank.
What was that?
Healed already.
man?
You have a shield now. You're a tank.
I had a shield before. This is just a better shield.
Wait, he's had a shield before?
The whole time.
Yeah,
Like,
that has-
statistically, I am the most tanky, but I'm also a ranged character, so.
Alright, make perception checks, please.
Buy these emeralds in my eyes.
You see green. Alright, so Shaded and Iggy, you do notice that in the trees that there's some dark outlines that are you can kind of make them out.
Can't I use my special gnome vision to determine what they are?
Special gnome vision.
Low light?
Yeah, don't I have like supervision and darkness?
It's daytime.
You just
Fuck.
see in darkness like you're in dim light.
Well, is it dark vision or low light, right? That's
I don't
different.
think low light is in 5e. It's just dark vision or nothing.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's a Pathfinder.
So it
thing.
just says have superior vision in dark and dim conditions. You can see a dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were burning light. Or I'm sorry, were bright light.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So daytime, it doesn't really affect you.
Damn
You can
it.
see a dim light like it's bright light. So if it's dim light, we'd be able to see them.
All right. So as you are, so would you like to say anything with what you've seen?
Stop the wagon and say, "All right, we know you're there. You might as well come out."
And all from all around you in the forest, you see robed and masked people start to come forward.
So I started blasting.
So I started blasting.
Are you guys cultists?
Ah, I know this stat block.
No, we've seized power. We're technically a religion.
We need to know if you're cultists right now.
This is a fucking Monty Python skit.
Well, technically, we're actually the religion of Malaki now. Welcome to the cult of Wachter.
But no religion.
Would you like to see the pamphlet? He raises
Yes.
his dagger.
Shoot him.
Wait, dagger? No, I want to see the pamphlet.
Shoot the one with the dagger.
It's a metaphor.
The metaphor for dying.
But how are you supposed to recruit to your cause?
We
They're
don't
trying
like
to
short,
kill you, okay?
don't like short people in our cult. There's a southern-
Okay, what the fuck? Then I started blasting.
We have a
That's
height
racist and
restriction,
rude.
so roll for initiative.
So I started blasting.
All right, if you want to take a shot, because you're just standing there ready for this.
Literally.
I did warn them.
Okay,
Baby's
well,
gonna
I guess I
assassinate
take
my-
it back. They are no longer alleged cultists. They're legitimate cultists.
What was that, Raven?
Oh, just my wife's must be tickling the baby because she's giggling like crazy. It's just adorable.
Like
God, how many
being
fucking
dragged.
cultists are there?
Well,
Just
count. 13?
You have threatened Wachter's position, and our good Lord Strahd. For this, you must die.
Did I
Hey.
hit?
Who's gonna kill us?
Which one were you shooting?
The one with the dagger. I went, this is our pamphlet.
There. Or the road, I guess. That
Come
Wait.
again?
you hit.
You're going to kill us. Oh, I'm so sorry.
And you get him right between the eyes, and the dagger clatters to the ground. And as he goes down, he says, "At least I'm not short." Blech.
I want to say as I black penny him, I'm just gonna be like, I too have a pamphlet.
Ooh. I guess Ismark should roll for initiative too. Like, no, you guys got this.
No,
We
he's
can
never
offer
been
moral
let him
support.
roll.
All right, Shaded, you're up first.
All right. I'm gonna start by shield of faithing myself.
Oh, a man of faith too. What did the cultists say? Strahd, Strahd.
Yeah, about that.
Like the goddamn
Yeah.
seagulls. Strong? Strong?
Strahd.
What am I right?
You're right.
In my character sheet, which I closed for no reason.
Like shield of faith, and I'm done. Well, I'll say that hits.
All right.
Roll the damage. So you just decapitate that guy. He just crumples to the ground. There's blood everywhere. It's kind of gross.
All righty.
And your other attack?
No, I use my bonus action to shield of faith.
Oh, you can't do.
I'll get my extra attack until level 8 because I took 2 levels of paladin.
All right, Quillian, you have capped one guy. It's time for round 2.
I assume the
3,
masked
4.
guys are more important, yeah?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and kill the 2 masked guys to the south and then the 1 masked guy directly to the north.
All right, roll the first shot. You hit. And he's dead. You hit.
It's like,
And he's dead.
yeah. Spoiler.
And you hit.
The masked
And-
guys are cultists.
And he's dead too.
The hood guys are cult fanatics.
He's and one of the red guys are like, "Oh, by Strahd, he is terrifying."
I didn't actually think this through really well, did you?
Strahd.
They just killed the last Burgermaster and like his entire retinue of guards, including his guard captain, single-handedly. But let's jump them in the forest and take their lunch money.
You know, the option to surrender is still there. You guys could surrender. Eggy, it's your turn.
I am going to cast level 2 Bane on the 4 dudes that are south of me. If I can find the button to hit the button.
I think we're going to continue with the negotiations a bit.
But oh, that's for description only. I want to. Okay, there we go. I'm dumb. There we go.
All right. So the
It's 4 people at level 2.
that take charisma saving throws. What's your charisma mod? What's your spell save DC?
14.
Fail. That one passed, so take the thing
I
off.
went to charisma class.
But I casted level 2, so it's 4 people.
Yeah, I was doing the last one. He super fails.
That one did not.
Oh, there's 3 people banned, 1 guy passed. All right. It is. Do you have anything else you wanted to do? Bonus action or?
Bardic Inspiration, the dude with the shield.
Quillian, you have inspiration.
Sick.
Okay, intern.
What does Iggy's bardic inspiration look like?
Fantastical because I'm College of Glamour.
Oh, I probably am I look like I'm made out of gold.
I think
I'm
you
just
look
shy-
like you're made out of rainbows.
I'm just shining gold. No, I'm like prismatic. I'm like shooting rainbows in all directions. Wherever
Ismark draws his long sword and is like it jumps forward to off the cart. And he's going to stab this cultist up here. When I open a sheet because I closed it for some reason, like I'm Narissa or something.
Then what I picked up the ending of the Pathfinder game.
And he is going to hurt that one. He makes 2 attacks. And he kills it. Alright, this cultist is dead. This cultist is dead. The cultist is alive. He's gonna jump forward. He's gonna try to stab Shaded with this scimitar.
Best stabbing weapon, scimitar.
Well, who said they were smart?
Actually gonna hit, wow.
He's like, eh. Do you surrender now, fiend? Faithless non-Strahd?
No, now you're just gonna die worse.
And this fanatic is gonna step forward. He's like, kill the prismatic one! It is the dangerous one! For Strahd! And he just swing his dagger at you. He misses. And he's gonna do it again. And he misses. And Cult Fanatic, he's going to cast Sacred Flame on Burn, short one. So make a dexterity save, Eggy.
Look at that, DC.
My next initiative, I gotta go help put the baby to bed.
And you don't take any damage, so you're fine.
Get fucked, cultist.
It's dead, so that means it's
She
Dyer's
dodged that
turn.
with a bum leg. Okay, Fanatic to the left of me.
That is a hit. Okay,
Still alive?
yep,
Jesus Christ.
hit. These are consistent.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hit every time, but same roll.
And still alive. And you hit. That's two 13s put together.
You're right, it is.
Alright, he's still alive, but very bloodied.
What?
Yeah, that
Maybe
one
the
right to the left of
full
me.
health.
I pumped 3 punches into him.
And this fanatic is going to step forward and reach out towards Dyer to cast Inflict Wounds.
So, that's no good.
Hmm.
So yeah, you take 18 damage.
I think
Owie.
we misinterpreted the threat levels here.
Hmm? Oh, no, I didn't.
Like I did. You guys just jumps.
Like this many fanatics? These guys are spellcasters.
Alright, another fanatic's going to step forward. And he's going to reach out towards. Actually, he's going to summon a spiritual weapon.
Is it like a little Dracula toy?
That does not hit.
Uh,
He's attacking me.
Oh, no, it's a Strahd body pillow.
Yep, it's a floating Strahd body pillow. Let me find.
What is Strahd wearing on this body pillow? Out
Uh,
of curiosity.
Bikini.
Speedo.
They just a speedo. Yep.
Does he have anime hair?
And the rosy cheeks, the like bashful
Surrounded
rosy
by
cheeks.
flower mosaics.
Yeah, and those fuckboy skinny glasses.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
I've got it in my head now. I'm good. Right. This cult fanatic is going to admire the body pillow for a second, and then he's going to try to burn the short one. Burn!
Gonna hit you with the body pillow.
Roll that DC. Roll that dexterity save.
Worse
Have
than
that,
the other
have that
guy.
damage.
No, you just take no damage, so that's fine. The cultist is dead. This fanatic. He's going to step forward. He's going to reach out to touch. You know what? He's going to reach out to touch Eggy.
Of course he is. That's inappropriate.
I need like bear traps on my body that just like clamp down on anyone who touches me.
It's like 17 damage.
Oh boy.
Wait, I took 17 damage?
Yep.
I'm forgetting your AC is garbage.
Well, inflict wounds don't roll, or wait, they do roll, don't they?
Yeah, it's a touch attack.
Yep.
Hey, I think okay, he missed then. Never mind. You're fine.
Yeah, Narissa would know that because his character, like, for the longest time was fucking built around that in Grindel Root.
All right, Shaded, your turn.
Alright,
A body pillow floating behind
I'll
you. A
stab that guy.
You hit.
Throw some stuff on this.
All right, he's still alive.
Uh,
My body pillow will protect me.
Let me see my dialer. So that was 4 for my defensive flourish. And then I'll just stab him again, I guess.
Hit. He's still clinging on to life.
Wow.
And I'll just keep stabbing him later.
What does Bane do again?
When they roll to attack, they take D4 off. The one that touched Dire didn't have Bane. Is the one that didn't have Bane.
Well, I'm going to kill the 3 fanatics that aren't baned.
Try. You
I'll
missed.
be able to kill this one. It's pretty dead.
Natural one. You missed.
I roll. What is a natural one, isn't it?
Just have that much pluses to your rolls.
Mother of God. All right, I'll just let that one be.
Sorry, could you ping which one you were shooting?
I'll just start with the one on the left beside whatever that guy is. Oh, that's the Strahd body pillow. Yeah, no, it's the guy to the left of the body pillow.
Hits this one. The one I just moved.
Yeah, that one.
All right. The body pillow dissipates. And another fanatic's like, no! He reaches for where it once was. That misses, unless you're going to roll something. No, that still misses.
Garbage.
That
I clicked
misses.
the wrong button.
Okay,
hit,
finally.
Is this one? The one below where the body pillow was, right?
Yep, and I'm gonna use action surge to get that last one.
Still alive.
What?
Yeah, the other guys are chumps. This guy's beefier.
I'll
This
shoot
is
him again.
deceptive advertising.
Is that tough?
And he's like coughs up blood, but he's still standing.
Wow. Okay, kill that guy, guys. He's the leader.